All night.
What song is that?
What song are you singing?
All night long.
That's... Put your mouth to the thing, please.
We're recording.
Yeah.
Why do you always start when I don't know?
Well, because I cut it
No,
all
my
out.
solo.
I'm having some. It's the same song.
Okay.
Making me do this.
No, I believe you.
Nope. You're making me do this.
Oh, you were doing the backup vocals.
All night.
Okay.
I can't believe you didn't believe me.
Well, I didn't think you'd be doing the backup vocals. It's not usually a you move.
I think I'd like the solo to be a little bit
I think
closer.
I'd like you to not have the solo.
I think I'd like, for me personally.
I'm going to get you your own solo so
feel
I
like
don't have to share.
You hate sharing
I hate it.
so much.
I can't help it.
Take the rabbits in.
Do you want to start us off? 3, 2, 1.
Hello?
Here we go. All night. All night.
All night long.
All night. It's this for the next 45 minutes. All night.
Just us singing Lionel
Hi guys,
Richie's.
special episode for you. We just had this song stuck in our head and we just committed to that for 45 minutes.
What a
Enjoy.
good podcast. People would love it, to be fair.
I think so.
I would.
So can you tell me about... Oh, sorry. Oh, you got your bed socks on.
Yeah, my feet are cold.
Oh, that's cute.
My grandma knits these socks especially, and we get them every birthday, every Easter, every Christmas.
That's right. And they're called bed socks.
Yeah.
And they are... There's a bit of an initiation when you enter your family.
Yeah.
Being that, you know, I've come in as the new partner and she
You
had
have to earn your stripes.
You have to earn your stripes.
get
She doesn't
a
just
pair.
go, yeah, she doesn't just go, okay, here, you know, you have the bed socks. There's like a real process and she holds it over you as well. She's
She
like,
really
you want, and
does.
your grandmother is turning 90 this year,
Yeah, 90.
which is, and you wouldn't think it when
No,
when you meet her.
You wouldn't know.
You know, no,
She's quite incredible.
she's like, she's got a young vibe and a,
She loves making fun of you. She loves it.
oh yeah, she rides, she just, she does.
Rips the shit out of
She
you.
rips the shit out of me.
She does. She loves you though.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
She doesn't. She doesn't like to let you know.
No, I know. I've slowly been gaining her trust, and I got her the podcast app on the phone. Oh, she can listen to this now. I don't
Oh,
think she will.
we have
No.
to send it to her.
Yeah, for sure.
She'd love it.
Yeah, absolutely. You were talking about hating sharing, and I'm just wondering. You said you guys shared everything. Where does the disdain for sharing? Because I've never met someone quite like you.
Really?
Well, it's just so clear that, oh, this is a thing that's built into you. Do you know what I mean? It's just so clear that this is from childhood.
Yeah.
That this is a thing. I respect it. Do you know what I mean?
You don't respect it.
I do respect it. I think it's really funny. I think it's really cute. It's funny.
No, but I mean, you still try to take my things. Like it doesn't.
Oh,
stop
I don't
you.
respect it in that way. Yeah.
It's pretty much.
I respect the what is it, ideology, or I respect the.
But it's pretty much only reserved for food and drink. I don't mind sharing other things.
Yeah, we went to the movies the other week. What did I say? Where I was like, oh, well, why don't we get one of those?
Frozen drink.
We'll get one of those big frozen drinks. And you looked at me with your sweet little eyes and you went, I don't want to share.
I think it's also very much a you thing as well, because you just smash things, like whatever it is, you'll just eat the whole thing or drink the whole thing.
Yeah, and then on the flip side, I think I got it from my sister where she hated sharing, but she would just be like, give me a bite. Just give me a bite. Just give me a bite. Like she would go from 0 to 100. If I had something that she wanted, she'd be like, give me a bite.
Yeah.
But then I'd be like, and she'd be like, no, Daniel. Like she would really not want to share with me.
They expect you to share, but not share with you. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think what that ingrained in me is every man for themselves. You know, if I see something I want, I'm just going to take it. Even though
I hate that.
I'll sit there and go, yep.
But to be fair, you don't mind sharing with me at all. You like sharing.
No,
things.
because I'm a good person, you know.
And also, I think you know. Shut up. I think you know that I'm not going to eat the whole thing because I'd never do that.
Do I eat the whole thing?
I think you would if I didn't.
But it's
stop
really
you.
funny when we get Messina. I have the tiniest little bite, and you're like, "Ah, God, look at get your gorilla mouth off of that."
Because you have a huge, big bite of it.
That's not true.
Who bites ice cream?
Okay.
And I have a tiny little slurp of yours. And you just have this big mouth that just takes half of whatever it is. That's why.
So today, I wanted to talk about school plays, talent quests,
Oh, God.
and performances of any kind. Because I remembered one the other day, and then I was speaking to my sister about it, you know, because the last episode we talked about the short film that you're in, which I really want to track down and want to see.
Have to find
Opening
it.
shot, you're in it, you're the
Yeah.
gravestone.
I was the star, really.
You're the star. What do you got?
Well, I immediately can think of one that, like, a really scat thing that happened during one of my school plays.
Okay. What was the play?
Okay, so the play was the Mad Hatter Tea Party.
That's a play?
Well, I don't know. I think someone wrote it.
Oh, wow.
They might have made it up. Like, it might be an original. It was based on the Mad Hatter's Tea Party, right?
Okay. The whole play.
Yeah, the whole thing.
All right.
And basically the thing was we were just kind of sat around a table, just having tea and shit.
Okay.
Like, that was the play.
No lines.
no, so the funny thing was,
Yeah.
so my character,
Yeah.
I was Mr. Silent.
Oh, no.
It was a very
Okay.
gender bending
Yeah.
time of my life. No, just in this play. I don't know. I
Did
actually
you
played a
choose-
few male characters in school plays
Wow.
in my time for some reason.
Did you choose Mr. Silent, or was it
No, I think it
bestowed
was
upon
just
you?
bestowed upon me. I'm pretty sure we had to audition for things, but I think I
And you
just got
auditioned
given it
for Mr. Silent
because
and
I didn't
nailed
wanna
Mr. Silent?
say anything. We all had to make our own hats because it was Mad Hatter's Tea. We had to come up with these fucking crazy hats.
Okay.
Guess what mine was?
What?
No,
What?
guess.
Okay. One of those with the helicopter things on the top.
I wish.
Yeah. What?
It was a tiny top hat.
I love how you guess my hat like I'm gonna know a bunch of hats. I don't have an inventory of different types of hats.
Yeah, but it just has to be a crazy hat. Like,
Yeah, but I don't know.
but how stupid is a tiny top hat? That's not very crazy.
So it's
But
very
I
it's
thought-
very small.
Yeah, it's a tiny top hat. I thought it was appropriate for Mr.
Where did you get it?
Silent. I don't know.
Right.
I didn't have any lines, obviously, Mr. Silent.
So you just stood
But
there.
I sat
Sat
there.
there.
And then, but right at the end,
Yeah.
the whole arc of my character was that
He killed everyone.
had
He snapped. all the parents in the audience are like, "Oh my god,
Lose
this
it.
took a." You literally get out a gun. Ah! Right. I really didn't see this coming. The teacher's sitting there, like hands under her chin, just going, "Good, you nailed it. Really good job, Maddie."
Well, I did go to a Steiner school in early high school, so
What? So they were
Well,
pro
they might
mass
have-
shooting from the
it was very artistic, you know.
Yeah, sure.
So that wouldn't surprise me. But no, so I had a monologue at the end. Yeah. So I broke my silence and I can't remember what the story was, but I had a monologue, right? So it came to my monologue and
Yeah.
I stood up, I was getting ready to do my monologue, break my silence at the end of the play. So one of my classmates, he was sitting opposite me and he was he was one of the lead characters, I think. He started making faces at me. I lost it.
Like laughing.
Yeah. And I couldn't get any words
This sounds
out.
like a Tyler move. Was it Tyler?
No, it wasn't that.
Because it sounds like that sounds like something Tyler would do.
And I just cracked up and he kept making faces at me, silly faces.
Well, do you remember any of the faces that he made?
Just like,
All right. I think we need a video of that.
no.
It was just a very basic tongue out and shaking your head. Yeah.
But I think, I don't know, it had just built up and then I lost my shit.
Yeah.
Couldn't say any words
Oh my God.
and I sat down.
And
And
everybody
that was
went.
it.
They just moved on from your monologue.
That's the end of the play.
Oh, it ends with your monologue.
think so.
Oh my God.
I
To
don't
be a
know.
parent in that audience, just
Everyone
looking at that, like I bet everything before your monologue was just madness and your monologue was explaining everything.
Yes,
Do you know what I
basically,
mean?
yes.
Yeah, like
it was like
so-
the reveal.
Yeah, the reveal. And then instead you just got up and went, so all the parents were like, what the fuck did we just watch?
What just happened?
What just happened?
Seriously, like there was a lot of crazy shit. You know, people were throwing stuff as part of the play.
Oh, as part of the play,
yeah,
right?
so maybe it fit in. People didn't think.
Do you
people
remember
were
the
like,
monologue?
No, not
Okay,
at
let's
all.
Google Mad Hatter Mr. Silent monologue.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
if that's.
I can't even find anything about Mad Hatter Tea Party Mr. Silent. Maybe this was just something that your teacher wrote.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
It very well could have been. I was so embarrassed. Oh my God. Can you imagine? It was like year 8, you know, I was like 14. And like everyone was like, was she meant to do that? Was that?
Yeah, that would have been.
Part of
Does your
it.
mum remember this? Do you think?
She was.
Yeah.
Oh, she was there. Yeah. It was. I
Wow.
was so embarrassed. And I hated him forevermore.
Did people laugh or were they just like, what?
Yeah. I think they laughed a little bit. But
Okay.
no one really knew what to do.
Wow.
Such
Mr.
embarrassing
Silent. And so you rehearsed it a bunch. So you would have learned the monologue.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you see? I'm learning all this acting stuff about you. Were you going to be an actor?
No.
Okay.
God, no.
What do you mean?
Those are
You were
just
like the
things-
lead of a short film. You had a monologue.
Those are the things you participate in at school.
It's true. Yeah. Did you do drama?
No, not really.
Okay.
Because I went to, after Steiner School, I went to a very country New South Wales tiny school.
Yeah.
We didn't have shit. We had an art teacher and a music teacher. The drama teacher, I think, also doubled as the PE teacher.
Oh, no way.
Like the person that did the plays and stuff. She was also the PE teacher.
Also the PE teacher.
Yeah.
Was she? I don't know what's funnier, more of a PE teacher that also does drama or more of a drama teacher that also does PE? Do you know what I mean? Like you're in rehearsals. Right, kids, gather round. Absolutely atrocious in that first half. You mean the rehearsal? Whatever, shut up. Do laps. I mean lines, whatever. Yeah, that's funny.
What's yours?
I got a few. You know, I got into drama quite young.
Of course you did.
I was in a bunch of like theatre plays,
Of
but
course.
never got really a part. Was always part of the ensemble.
Aww.
Yeah, I was in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Oh, yeah. Who
Yeah.
are you into?
I was a puppy dog and an orphan child, and the puppy dog scene was just us running around as puppy dogs, and the orphan child bit was just some song where it's like, "We are orphan childs." I'm pretty sure that was a
Childs.
line. Oh, okay, yeah, maybe it wasn't. Maybe we are orphan childs. We are orphan childs. I swear that's how it went.
Not
And
children, no.
no, probably. Oh, what else was I? I was Baby Bear in this cool little mashup story where it was all
Baby
fairy
Bear
tale.
too.
No fucking way! Really?
Yeah.
In Goldilocks, because mine was like a mashup story.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine was just a tiny. We just did it during class, I think. But I wore a baby bear mask.
Yeah, right. Mine was.
Yours was a Brothers Grimm sort of mashup.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. I remember my line. My line was, Mother Goose, Goldilocks has gone missing.
God.
Yeah.
Right in my ear.
Sorry.
So shrill.
Sorry. Take that again. Mother Goose, Goldilocks has gone missing. Hi, everyone. I'm Baby Bear. Turn to the audience. G'day.
That was your baby bear.
That was my
boy.
baby boy. No, yeah, I can't. I was young.
Baby boy.
Well, that was my baby boy voice. Yeah, so Mother Goose, Goldilocks
That
has
was
gone
your
missing.
one line.
Yes. Yeah, look, a bunch of other plays. We did, we used to go to Bible study, right? With like my parents used to go to Bible study and they'd bring the kids and then the kids would just play downstairs. And we thought, oh my God, we thought because it was like the end of the year, so they did a bit of a Christmas thing for their Bible study, and then they, had some
Christmas themed Bible
No,
study.
no, no.
They're
Like they all.
all right, guys, it's the chapter on baby Jesus' birthday.
Pretty much.
Who's playing baby Jesus?
No. It's worse, right? It's worse. So we went to Bible study, and they, they must. It was like an end of year thing, so they must have been planning to have some champagne and whatever. Anyway, my sister, Cherie had this idea because she was always, as a kid, was always like wanting to, put stuff on, and like she was really into acting and stuff as well.
Going.
So she was like, we should do a skit.
Producing.
We should do a skit for the parents.
Yeah.
Where we pretend to be.
I'm sure this
them.
is going to go down well.
It bombed so hard. We embodied all of our parents.
Oh, you were pretending to be a
so I remember my sister was like, keep it down to a dull raw and all of this kind of stuff. And it bombed so hard.
Did they hate it?
Yeah, I think there was just no reaction. I think it was just like, okay. All right.
I don't say
like
that.
it certainly wasn't their idea. Hey, let's get the kids to put a thing on for us. We were at the forefront being like, hey, this is what's happening.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
Who did you play?
I think I played Mum
And how did you
Cherie.
play it?
I don't remember. I'd have to ask. See, Cherie's a bit older than me, so she might have more memory of it.
Yeah.
But I'd have to ask.
her.
But I do remember it bombing. Maybe we'll have to get her on. We can call her or something.
Wait, Cherie was your dad.
Cherie was, because I remember her going, would you keep it down to a dull raw? Because it was like we were being them at Bible study, yelling at the kids.
Yeah.
The story that I really wanted to tell
Yeah.
was something that kind of flashed back, and it is so cringy, this story.
Oh, no.
It's so
Worse
uncomfortable.
Than mine?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, unfortunately.
that's bad.
This happened in high school, and I was a naughty kid in high school.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah. Like I was a class clown, ADHD, just
a teacher's nightmare.
Yeah, pretty much. And eventually, and we'll save this story for another time, but like I didn't even finish. I got kicked out of school. But anyway, so I had to go see the principal for something, and we were doing this we had to do some play or some skit or something that we had to write. Now, a lot of these details are a bit foggy, but this was a common exercise, right? Like write a piece and perform it. And mine, I'd always just make funny, right? Always just make funny or do some sort of a monologue or something like that. And I don't know if I just chose this for some reason or if it was bestowed upon us where it had to be something to do with politics. I don't know. But I was at home and I was like struggling. Normally I'd come up with something really funny, but I was feeling the pressure because I was like, everyone's going to, expect me to do the funny thing. Like I want it to be really funny.
Putting pressure on yourself.
Yeah. And I was really, really stressing. And then my sister was like, oh, I'll help you out. This is easy. What are you talking about? And she sat down with me and she wrote the most fucked up monologue about, I think I was John Howard. And I was talking about sticking a finger in Kim Beazley's ass or something. It was grotesque.
Already.
And it was so grotesque and over the top. I remember at the time just thinking, I know. And she was so confident. She was like, this is funny.
This is really
and I remember
funny.
at the time just being like, I don't know if this is funny, but because it's so edgy and grotesque, maybe it'll land.
No.
So anyway, my sister writes this script for me. It's really cringy and bad and whatever. It's just over the top. And I'm set to perform it that day and I'm feeling pretty excited. I'm feeling pretty confident. And then I get called to the principal's office. Oh, no. Before the thing.
Okay.
Like during class or just as class had started. Because I was on review for a number of different things.
Oh.
There was a number of different things that I was on review for around like, okay, are you behaving in this class? Are you doing this? Like all of this kind of stuff. So I can't remember what it was, but I had to go see her for some reason that not connected to drama. And from memory, she was like, you're improving. You're doing good.
Good.
And then I was like, okay, no worries. And she's like, well, what class do you have now? And I was like, I've got drama. This is the principal. And she goes, oh, well, I'll come with you.
Oh,
and I said,
no.
No, I've got to do a performance. And she goes, well, that's okay.
Oh, no.
And I go,
Mrs. Bellamy or whatever. Please don't.
so I was like, oh, okay. Well, it's just that, I'm doing this performance and, it's a bit silly. And she goes, oh, come on. Like, it's going to be fine. Like, you'll be all right.
It's not. It's not.
She follows me and we walk back to drama together.
Oh.
And I'm sitting there the whole time being like,
I can't do this.
what the fuck do I do? And then we get back to drama and as soon as I get back, it's my turn because I'm late to class.
Oh, no.
And I just get up and I remember at that moment being like, maybe it'll work.
Why? You just had to.
I don't know. I don't know. I think I just had a moment where I was like,
I just gotta go for this.
She said that this was okay. Let's do it.
She didn't know the content though.
No, so I did it and I can't remember it, but it was, the very line that I remember is, oh, well, I just stick a finger in his date. As in his butthole. That's a line that my sister wrote.
Oh, Sheree.
She has no memory of this, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, I asked her about it. She was like, I don't remember this at all. And
she's blocked that out.
yeah, and no, because she wasn't there. She just wrote it and sent me on my way.
I know, but she doesn't remember writing it.
No, she doesn't remember it. And then I perform it. I want to, so step by step for the performance. I remember saying that and immediately it's not going well.
Oh,
like it's bombing straight
no
off
one's
the top.
laughing.
No, because if it was funny at all, everyone was uncomfortable because the principal was in there. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Nobody wanted to be like, ha ha ha, finger in his date. That's his asshole. Yes, high five for asshole jokes. Like, no one wanted to do that. Do you know what I mean? So,
wait, so you were John Howard. You were pretending.
I
to
don't
do a
remember.
monologue.
There was something. Yeah, it was Australian politicians, and it was fingering someone's asshole. That's all. Or fingering someone's date.
Sheree.
I know. And then so she was sitting there, and I remember this so clearly. This is burnt into my memory, where I said, "Well, I just chuck a finger in his date." And off we go. And I remember looking over at Mrs. Dean, and as I said that line, her eyes closing. Like she closed her eyes and just kind of kept them closed for a second. And just kind of just sat with it. Do you know what I mean? And then I finished the performance and Mrs. Dean just gets up and goes, okay, well, nice to see you all, and just leaves. Because I was talking to my sister about it and I was like, she did have a conundrum. She couldn't get me in trouble because I did warn her. I said it's inappropriate and I don't want you to see it.
You did say it's inappropriate.
Well, I think I said it's maybe a bit silly. It might be a little bit inappropriate. But I also said to her, I don't want you to see this.
Yeah.
I said that to her. And she was like, I'm coming anyway, which I get it. You're the principal. You can't respect the privacy of a performance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I get it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I was like,
well,
I guess all I'm saying is
I warned you.
I did warn her. So I didn't get in trouble. We just never spoke of it again.
That's really
And then the
funny.
class, and then when she left and the class ended, everyone looked at me and was like, what the fuck were you thinking?
That? Why didn't you just take that line out? Didn't it not occur to you at the time to change the line?
I think the whole thing was problematic. I don't think it was just that line.
Yeah.
But the time that I had for decision making was the walk between the principal's office and the drama class.
But knowing you could just make something up. Like, that's what I thought this story was going, that you were just going to...
I just did something on the fly and saved the day.
The whole thing.
No.
Yeah.
No, my skills were not developed.
Would have been a big
This was
call.
a long time before I started doing stand-up.
Yeah. Yeah, but I oh man.
Yeah, I wouldn't have known back then how to read a room. I would have just gone, well, I think this is going to work. It was it's one of those ones that was so bad that I've never forgotten it. Because it truly was, I think, maybe the first time I actually bombed, you know?
You felt that feeling of bombing.
I think so, but I remember defending it as well. I remember being like, I warned her. Yeah. I remember being like, no.
Yeah. You just had that to hold on to.
Yeah.
What did the teacher say?
I don't remember anything.
She didn't say anything.
No, but I do remember when I got kicked out of high school,
Yeah.
I came back to visit the school, and I think to see Steve's performance that I helped him with. And I saw my teacher and she was like, oh, so what are you doing now? And it was after I'd just done stand-up for the first time when I was 17. And I said, well, you know, I was thinking about going to TAFE, or I don't know. I just did stand-up for the first time and I was thinking about doing that. And she just goes, oh my God, do that. Because I think she at the time I was like, oh, she thinks I'm really funny. But now that I think about it, I think she saw me as a student and was like, there's no fucking way you're going to be able to do anything else.
She was trying to keep you away from like the other teachers, like no one deserves him.
Yeah.
Yeah, like trying
She
to
was like, just go do stand up.
protect
Yeah.
her fellow teachers.
Go fail at that.
Just go do that. Don't go into education.
Yeah, pretty much.
Please, for the love of God.
The other one is my sister did I'm a Barbie Girl.
What's that? What do you mean?
Aqua as at the school talent quest.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, singing or dancing?
Dancing and miming, you know, I think. I think we've got it on tape. I think we're
have
going
to see it.
She wanted me to be Ken. And go, hiya, Barbie.
Oh, yeah.
And I had to come out.
Did you do it?
No, at the very last minute I turned it down.
Oh.
I didn't want to do it. Yeah, because I think maybe...
That's a big role.
I don't know if my older brothers made fun of me or someone said something and I was just like, nah, I'm not doing it.
Can't do it.
No, and so she got someone who either had a crush on her or she had a crush on...
And how was it?
You know, as good as it could be.
I'd like to see the video.
I don't know if we still have it, you know. I actually don't know. How was it?
How was it?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was okay. But yeah, so that was a particular in terms of like theater and performance and everything like that. But I miss the talent quest. I remember my brother did magic, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What kind?
I think it was something to do with like, I don't know, like cardboard box that he could just step out of, and it was like, look, I made him disappear, and he was just standing behind. I remember seeing the kid behind the box. Like it was the most basic magic.
I remember this really sad talent quest we had at my country high school. I think they just had no one who wanted to do it.
Oh no.
And I just remember the guy that won. He was like the class clown.
Yeah.
He wasn't in my year. I think he was younger. And his act was, I'm pretty sure he just got on stage and pretended to hide behind the lectern and just goes, you can't see me, now you see me. Can't see me.
Wait. That was the whole bit?
Yeah.
That was it?
I can't remember if there was a
You
box.
can see me, you can't see me.
Yeah, something along those lines. Like
Wow.
Maybe he was in a box and
Do you reckon he
popped
rehearsed
out.
it a bunch?
No. It would have been funny if he
No, he
did.
just made that up when he got there.
I think he did.
Oh, wow. No one wanted to do it, and they just said 5 minutes before, you're up. And he's like, okay, time to bring out my A material.
What have I got?
You can see me, you can't see me. You can see me, you can't see me.
Something like that.
That's really funny.
And he won.
And he won.
Yeah.
What was the prize?
Probably something really bad. The whole
Yeah.
idea of school plays and performances, and I feel like it's just a big fuck you to the parents, isn't it? They have to come and sit through hours of bullshit
Oh, my
to
God.
see their one kid or however, 2 kids, whatever, in this fucking bullshit thing that's the school has put on and made them come and pay probably to come and watch.
Yeah.
How boring.
So, and I'm probably gonna mention this a lot, but I'm currently in the process of digitizing all of our home movies. I've said it many, many times, and I'm sorry if it keeps getting
you've got
brought up.
so many.
There's so many,
I've
and
got none.
there's like my mum and dad's wedding. Well, I'm
That's
hoping.
insane
Fingers
that
crossed.
they
It was
have the
filmed in the
wedding.
60s.
I wish I
It was on
had
a Super
that.
8 camera, so it's only like 10 minutes of footage. It's
So
crazy.
jealous.
Yeah.
I would love to see all that.
So I'm digitizing it all, and one of the ones that I recently got done was it said Glen Street Theatre performance, right? And it was Cherie's Glen Street Theatre performance.
Was it Barbie Girl?
No. Okay, here's the thing. I think this particular thing, they mustn't have not known when their kids were or been given a program, because for some reason they filmed the entire thing. And it was, I'm pretty sure it's my mum. It's like 3.5 hours.
Oh.
And it's just every school or every,
It's like 25-year-olds playing the fucking
so
recorder
boring.
for 2 hours, and then you get a glimpse of your kid. But they filmed the whole thing.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Insane.
Yeah. I was always excited about them though.
Yeah.
I was always excited to do them. Like rehearsals and going in there for the
Rehearsals was
day and
fun,
stuff was
yeah.
fun, you know. Hanging out backstage while the show was on. If you were in the second act and you had to just kind of sit there and chill with everyone out the back, like that was a lot of fun.
Showbiz, baby.
Yeah.
I did Back to the 80s in high school. Did you do Back to the 80s?
What is that?
A lot of schools did it.
What
It's
is
a
it?
play.
Oh.
And I think it's a, it's a licensed whatever.
Are you sure? Because is this the Mad Hatter story again?
I'm pretty sure you had to buy it as a
Okay.
thing. I don't think I was initially going to be in it. I think I was only going to be in the because I was doing music at the time. I think I was going to sing a song or do the dance parts, but I wasn't going to be a character.
Right.
But then the drama / PE teacher made me be someone. I think I was one of the friends. But the story was like I don't even really remember, but I think it's this girl who goes back into the 80s and she has to like go through all these, and it's got all the classic 80s songs in it, like Madonna and
Wow.
what did I sing? I sung Material Girl.
You sung
Yeah.
solo?
Yeah.
Why do you not have any of this? Otherwise, I'm going to start thinking you're just making this up.
I might have it actually. I
You're
might have that one.
You're just like, and do you remember the 2000 Olympics? I sung there, and then I had a single. Strawberry Kisses. Don't look it up.
No, I remember I had the little the flyer for it
Okay.
somewhere.
So you might have this performance.
I hope so.
You need to reach out to Beth
I'll ask
immediately
Beth,
and just be like,
yeah.
do we have anything?
Have we got anything?
Yeah.
I'll ask her.
Yeah.
And I sung that song from Shrek. I don't know why that was in it though.
I'm a believer.
No. The other
Smash
one.
Mouth.
Not Smash Mouth.
Somebody, just you up there. Oh my God, that would be so funny. A little 9-year-old Maddie just coming up. Somebody once told me, hey now, you're an ostrich. Just a solo. Everyone's like, what the fuck?
Ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
L
looking
on her forehead. You're like,
The stuff coming in,
Yeah,
stuff
you
coming
know.
back to the roof and hit the ground. But
you
it
do.
makes sense at the lip of butter.
you do that thing. You do that thing with live performances. I go, oh, like Jesse, don't know. Come on, Raven, let's go. Hey now, yeah. It's just like you just go rogue.
Just point the microphone to the audience.
Yeah. Which one from Shrek?
No, not that. And also, I wasn't.
Hallelujah.
nine.
No. I can't. I'm
was
sorry.
about 16, I think, 15 or
Oh,
something.
wow.
I know. It was big stuff. I was a star.
Yeah.
No, not really.
You didn't shy away from it. This is so interesting to me because there's parts of you that are quite shy.
Yeah.
And
I always think I was pretty
reserved.
scared. Yeah.
But you're like,
But I know how to perform.
hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Don't play.
I've done a lot of performing, so I was used to
what was
that
your school
part
name?
of it. Manila.
Manila High School?
Yeah.
Manila High School, what the fuck is going on? Come on.
Basically.
Hey now.
No, it wasn't Hallelujah. It was
There's not that many more in Shrek. Oh, I want to watch. Let's watch Shrek tonight.
Yeah, it's in the credits. It was
Okay, I'm a believer.
No.
Shrek soundtrack. In the credits. Are you sure? Hello by Lionel Richie?
No.
Shaky Groove thing?
No. Maybe it's Shrek 2.
Oh my God. Am I going to go? Okay, sorry guys, brace yourself. The next 20 minutes of the podcast is going to be me individually listing every Shrek song for Maddie to then go, you know what? It was A Bug's Life. Holding Out for a Hero?
No.
help me out. Do you know what I mean? like,
Do you want me to
just
sing it?
do something. Do you have it in your? You've had it in your head this whole time. What? Hang on.
Unexpected
Shrek, Donkey and Shrek, and the donkey and the Shrek,
This is
and the
where I
dragon. They have sex. They've got little drunk dragon donkey babies. Drunky, they're called drunkies. What? Sorry.
Okay, it's called "It Is You" by Dana Glover.
All right. You sung this
It's
one.
Shrek 4.
Oh, God. Oh, I would have had to go through 2 and 3. You're so mean and you had it in your head the whole time.
Sorry.
That's ridiculous.
2 and 3.
It is you I have loved.
That's the one. It's pretty.
On this unexpected day, could it be?
Wow.
This is where
You sung this. Oh, my God. My heart sunk a little bit feeling for you because I was like, I hope you were okay because I would have thought about you being nervous. And
I
then
was fine, actually.
Okay, Jesus. I'm sitting here going, oh my God, I love you so much. I feel protective of 16-year-old Maddie. You're like, I'm not a pussy like you.
You thought I'd be shit.
No, I didn't think you'd be shit. I was more empathizing with that you might have been nervous. Are you sometimes occasionally off key when you sing? We've discussed this. It's rare. It's rare. But we're all human.
Shut up.
Do you struggle with the high notes?
Shut up. You dickhead. Anyway.
Yes.
I sung a few songs. I also choreographed a few of the dance numbers.
See, okay, then that makes sense because you're a dance
I'm a
teacher.
choreographer. Well, I wasn't back
Choreographer.
there then. I wasn't a dance teacher.
You're a
back
choreographer and stenographer.
But
Sometimes you do both at the same time.
But yeah, I just think the poor parents, imagine being a parent.
Yeah.
You have to go to like a school musical or something.
Yeah, and this is one of the reasons why you don't have vocalized not wanting to have.
It's a big reason
child,
that
yeah.
I'd be like, well, I'd have to sit through that. God, that would
That was
suck.
literally.
My poor mum.
The amount of times you've said to me, if we have a kid,
Yeah.
we have to sit through the plays.
Well, we'd have to go take them to sport on a 8 a.m. on a
I don't mind
Saturday.
that.
I'm not doing that.
I'll do it.
Okay. Fine,
You
let's
heard
have
it
a
here,
kid.
folks. We're having a baby.
I'm not doing that. And my poor mum had to sit through hours of dance concerts, the little kids, just to see me.
Yeah, I'd love to talk to your mum about this because
God,
it's just
That would have sucked.
it's a very interesting. It's a weird experience, but I think when it's your kid, you feel, like imagine seeing little Marty. I felt proud of him when I took him to dog school, the most recent, and I saw him and he was laying down and looking at the instructor, looking
Paying
and just
attention.
every other dog, and Marty was just sitting there paying attention. And then he got his little certificate. I was proud of him.
Buddy.
I was proud of him.
Yeah,
Look at
but
him.
that's the
Look at
thing
him.
with him.
Oh, he's being a
He-
good boy now.
He pretends to be good at school.
I know. And then he comes home and he's like, don't fucking take me back there. No, he's the best. It's the best. So this is, I'm sorry, I can't get away from this. Like, this is all kind of, I'm finding this quite mind-boggling. And I don't know why it surprises me because I've seen you perform. Why is
Yeah.
that surprising me?
Yeah.
I've literally seen you perform to a crowd.
Yeah.
Countless times.
Yeah.
That you've performed. Few times that I've seen you. But I don't know, singing's like another it's a big step up.
I don't know if I'd do it now. I was maybe more brave back then.
Yeah. Yeah, you are. You you do. When you're back then, you just
I did it a few times actually. I sung because I did some singing lessons through my dance school when I was younger, and I did a few numbers in like the concerts where I would sing and then the kids would dance around me.
Right. So you had a singing teacher.
Yeah,
How did she-
briefly.
How did she go with the high notes? Did she? Was that an issue did she have any areas of weakness?
Good night, kids.
No, You can't good night kiss now. I'm just joking. You have a beautiful singing voice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I've been told I have a good podcast voice as well.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
haven't heard that about
About me? Yes. We did get that from Phoebe, your sister. She goes, "You've got a good voice, Mads." I hate her so much.
say it to you.
I hate her so much. I hate her. I love her, but I hate her.
I know.
We have this rivalry.
Yeah, you do.
It's like riling me up.
Brother
And
sister
I
relationship.
fall into the trap all the time.
Yeah, you do. You always take her bait. That's the thing. You can't take the bait.
Yeah, this is it's so crazy to me that your family just has this going, oh, yes, you know, we've got this system of how we deal with her.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you know her so well.
Tell the story of what you think of Phoebe,
What do you mean?
like in the family hierarchy.
Oh, I wanted to do this as a bit on stage.
Knowing that she's going to listen to this probably not, because she listened to our first few episodes and she had a lot of notes.
She didn't say she liked it.
So before
she didn't say anything positive. She just goes, "Are you open to feedback?"
Before we posted our podcast on public platforms, we sent it to Phoebe, my sister.
Which immediately after I was like, why would I do that? Why, out of everyone I could have sent it to, why did I send it to her?
she had some notes.
She had notes, yeah.
Oh,
No, it's
funny.
fine. I'm fine. She didn't say anything I wasn't already aware of.
Just slowly dying on the inside.
No. What was the story?
You know, where Phoebe sits in the family hierarchy.
Oh, yeah. I find it strange. How do I explain this? Phoebe in your family is like, it reminds me a lot of like Succession, where for some reason,
She would love that.
for some reason, they're just everyone just like I audibly heard your mum go, "Oh no, quick, change the channel back. Phoebe's gonna get upset." Like, why are we like, you're the mum? We're at your house. Do you know what I mean? Just everything that's happening. Is Phoebe comfortable? Is Phoebe okay? And I said, like, does she, are you guys hoping to inherit money from her? Like, what is this
Keep
insane
Phoebe
power this woman has over you guys? It's
Phoebe,
crazy.
You did refer to her as the queen of the family.
The queen, yeah. It's ridiculous. Well, she rode you around like a horse as well. It's crazy.
She's like, Dally ho!
Dally ho!
Jumps on my back from afar like she does a run up.
All right, well, that's it. And don't forget to
Like and subscribe.
like and subscribe to us.
Is that what we say?
I think so. I
Even
don't know.
on-
It depends how people listen. You know, we had a listener from the US.
That's cool, isn't it? Maybe they like Aussie accents.
You know what that means?
That's what I
We
was
had one
assuming.
listener from the US. You know what that means?
What?
We can go to a US tour.
Is that right?
We just rock up to his house.
Oh, yeah, we should.
Just,
Just be like,
hey!
oh,
Sorry,
Maddie.
Any closing remarks,
Thank
Maddie?
you for listening.
Thank you for listening. We'll see you next time.
We are.
No, go on. Let's do it in unison. Ready?
We are.
We are. Remember.
that. Good night, kids.
Good night, kids.